What's up, everybody? It is Thegoal60 here for Sunday, July the 8th, 2018. So yesterday we did have the 4 official B-bets going. They did go 3-1 yesterday. The only loss we had was with Seattle. And we did have the 1 unofficial play with the Yankees, and they got the win as well. So we did have the 4 official plays yesterday, all on B-bets yesterday. And we did get 3 of those as wins. Now, the first one I'll talk about was the Cubs. They were a revenge play, and they were taking on the Reds, who they had dropped 5 straight to. Now, the Cubs come out yesterday, and I thought they were going to drop 6 straight because it just looked terrible the way they were playing it. They were down 2-0. They had 2 outs and give up a 3-shot home run. They were down 5-0 after that, of course. And then kind of the rest of the game, they just trailed until the 7th inning where they were down 7-4. We go into the 8th, and they get 4 runs. Puts us up 8-7, and that's where the game finished. We did get the win 8-7. The next game was with Tampa Bay, and Snell was pitching. He's been solid all year, and he was yesterday. They got the 3-0 win. And then last, we had Oakland. Now, in yesterday's video, I talked about how way back at the start of the season, we had the same situation where we had a team that was on the run line, and they were getting plus money. And they came out and won the game outright. Yesterday was the same situation. We were down 3-0 after 7. The 8th inning was big for us. We put up 3 runs to tie it up, went into extra innings, and in the top of the 11th, put up 3 more to win the game 6-3. So if you took that, you got an outright win with an underdog with plus money. Also, when I gave the video out yesterday, it was somewhere around minus 110 or plus 110 to plus 112. Well, about an hour after that, I seen it go all the way up close to plus 130. So that line was skyrocketing. You know, everybody was on the Indians. Everybody seen Kluber pitching, and they wanted to go with history and jump all over that. Kluber did okay. He held them 0 earned runs all the way through, but he didn't go the entire game. And that's where that kind of stuff will get you. So if you got an underdog like that and your team's playing anywhere near decent, you've got a chance. You know, if they can hold them through that starting pitcher, they've got a shot. And that's what happened yesterday. The loss that we did have was with Seattle, and I'll go over that now. Now, Seattle yesterday did get some hits. They had 7 hits. They were out hit 10-7, but they still put up 7 hits. They just could not get around the bases for a second day in a row. They lost 5-1. The way that happened was they were tied up 1-1 all the way through 6. And in the 7th, they gave up 3 runs to go down 4-1. And then a late run in the 9th to go down 5-1, and that's how it finished. We've got to get runs around the bases. We've run into this so many times over the last few weeks. Our teams are getting the hits. They just can't get around the bases for whatever reason. Today we need that to happen. They are a minus 146 favorite. This is a C bet, so of course, you know, I've mentioned this a million times by now, but just to reiterate, you know, make your decision whether you're going to go to win it all back or to cut your losses and win a unit. Either way, the line is around 140 to 145-ish. The place that I seen it first was 146. I have seen it at other places all the way down to 141. So, you know, shop around if you can, of course, and it's always good to have that option, especially if you're out riding the strip or whatever. But if not, we're going with 146, and that's where we're at today. That is the only official play that we have. It is a C bet on Seattle, minus 146. As far as unofficials went, we only had the 1 with the Yankees yesterday, and they did get the outright win. Severino has been solid all year long, and he did get another win yesterday with the Yankees at 8-5. That was, if you remember right on Friday, that we passed on that being an official play simply because of him and knowing what he would, you know, cost when he come back out in the rotation. So we skipped on that. I did not see Seattle yesterday being minus 193. That was kind of a shock to me. I really felt like it was going to be around minus 165 to 170. It was really expensive, and which 165 to 170 would have been expensive also, but I didn't see it at 193. So I apologize about that if you were, you know, if you're keeping up with what I'm saying here, but at the same time, we had a similar situation with New York, and they got the win. So either way, we'll look to cash on this Seattle win today and move forward into the week. I think it's going to be a pretty promising week. This is the last full week coming up before the All-Star break. And I will say that the All-Star break, obviously won't be having any games then because there's no teams playing. Looking back at all of my research that I went through from the last couple of years, the series that all start off right after the All-Star week are very inconsistent. So I'm thinking about I may just not do anything there. I'll still have videos, but maybe just do, just call them all unofficial or something. Just kind of give you the information. You take it and do with it what you will. But I'm just telling you that, that is for whatever reason, is a very volatile situation as far as all of our parameters go for whatever reason. And then the very next series, they seem to all come back down to earth. So we'll see what happens there. But either way, thanks for watching today's video and have a great Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow morning.
60% of the time, it works every time.